The HUD-1 is the uniform document developed by the Department of Housing and Urban Development. It summarizes the buyer and seller's financial transaction, itemizing funds payable at closing, defining the seller's net proceeds, and the buyer's net payment. Because of the significant changes in the HUD-1 form, many are finding it confusing. In fact, I've just spent the last 2 months training our escrow employees, and they're finding it to be a bear. I'm giving them a series of 7 tests to help them learn it, and they are finding it challenging. Some of these changes include, on page 2, there's now a 1 fee total for all lender and broker charges with no breakdown. In the past, these were itemized within the 800 line category. These lines may include mortgage broker fees, lender fees for processing, reviewing, and underwriting, and even loan document fees, even if the fees are payable to a third party. You will probably not see a yield spread premium, also known as a rebate, on the HUD any longer. A yield spread premium is found in brokered mortgage transactions in which a rate higher than par is requested. In exchange for the higher interest rate, a lender will pay a rebate to the broker. With the new rules, the rebate, if there is one, must go to the borrower, not the broker. To ensure that HUD's new requirement will not create a consumer bias against brokers, the department did very rigorous consumer testing and found that the GFE helped consumers to select the lowest cost loan 9 out of 10 times, regardless of whether the loan was originated by a lender or a broker. You will be introduced to 2 new phrases: outside the column and inside the column. Page 2 will have areas on the statement with some charges reflected outside, and then we'll roll up into one line item in the column. For example, the lender's policy premium and escrow fees are both shown outside. Those 2 charges, plus any additional title service fees, will then roll up to 1101 in the column. Sound confusing? Believe me, it is. The new 3rd page is the comparison page, comparing charges reflected on the GFE with the actual figures. The borrower will be able to clearly see what was estimated versus what was charged. Tolerance violations will be evident with this comparison. Also disclosed is a reiteration of the basic loan facts, including the loan term, the interest rate, whether it's fixed or changed, prepayment penalty, and monthly payment amount. The borrower may find some of these areas confusing. He or she definitely will find the comparison page enlightening. Our challenge is to be as familiar with the form as possible so that we can assist the borrower at signing to clearly understand the document details. I will be providing Title Guarantee sponsored power sessions that focus solely on the new forms. I will also be editing my escrow continuing education class that will deal with these changes. A schedule of our classes is available online at tghawaii.com. This is Suzette Nasser saying mahalo for taking the time to learn about these new forms. I hope you found it helpful.